In this video, we are going to understand how to add details to Google Sheet when MailerLite subscriber is added to a group. So here my objective is that I have got certain subscribers already there in my MailerLite account. Now I want that every time a subscriber is added to a particular group in MailerLite, then automatically the details of the user along with the details of the group should be added in my Google Sheet as a new row. Now how can that happen? For this we will have to integrate these two applications, and we can do that using Pabbly Connect. So here my trigger will be MailerLite and my action application will be Google Sheet. Now to understand how you can do this yourself, integrate and automate this entire process, let me take you to my screen. So here we are going to understand that every time there is a subscriber which is added to a particular group in MailerLite. So like this particular user is added to this group, then automatically the information of the user along with the group will be added in your Google Sheet. Now to do this, you will have to integrate your Google Sheet with MailerLite, and you can do the same using Pabbly Connect. Now let's understand how we can do the same. To begin with the process, we are first going to type the URL pabbly.com/connect, and as we do that, here we have reached landing page. Now on the right hand side, we have the options of signing in or signing up for free. So if you are an existing user, simply sign in, and if you are a new user, you will have to sign up. It is not going to take more than 2 minutes, and also at the time of account creation, you are going to get 100 free tasks. So now I'm going to click on sign in as I'm an existing user. And here we have reached All Apps page. Now these are the various products of Pabbly, and here we are going to click on Access Now for Pabbly Connect as we are doing this integration using Pabbly Connect. Now as you do that, here you have reached a dashboard. Now on the right hand side there's a tab Create Workflow. Click on this and this dialog box has appeared, and here you have to name your workflow. You can give any random name. What is my objective here? That I want to add details to Google Sheet when a MailerLite subscriber, an existing MailerLite subscriber, is added to an already created group there. So here I'm going to click on Create. And as I do that, here we have reached another window which has got two extremely important events. One here is trigger, another one here is action. Now triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. Trigger is when this happens, action says do this. Basically action here is the response of your trigger application. Let's understand this with the help of an example. So every time you swipe your card and the payment is made, then you receive an automated response on your WhatsApp or SMS about the amount debited. Now this is automation. In such a case, your trigger will be the payment gateway, and your action here will be the applications with the help of which you are sending these SMSs and WhatsApp messages. Let's come to our use case. Now here I have an existing subscriber in MailerLite and I want to add the subscriber to a group. So here I'm going to choose my application as MailerLite Classic, and the trigger event here will be subscriber added to a group. On the right hand side, it is written that this trigger will instantly capture new incoming data and the workflow execution will start in real time. So this basically means that this trigger application has got no polling time. The moment a subscriber is added to a group, we will receive the response. Now I'm going to click on Connect here. And here you can see Pabbly Connect wants to connect with MailerLite Classic account. For this, let's select Add New Connection. Now to set up this connection, we need this API key. How can we receive this? So first you have to log into your MailerLite account. I have already done that. And then you can go to Profile Picture, and there you have to select Integrations from the drop-down menu, or you can simply click here on this hyperlink. And as you do that, here is the API key. I'm going to copy this, go back to Pabbly Connect and paste this over here. Click on Save to set up this connection. Once this is done, so you can see MailerLite Classic and Pabbly Connect are now connected. Let's click on Save and Send Test Request. Now here you can see it is waiting for response. So what is it saying? It is saying that now do a test submission in the application in order to capture the response here. So now I'm going to take you to MailerLite, and here we are going to go to subscribers. So here you can see these are the subscribers. Now let's go to this particular subscriber. So here you can see this is an active subscriber. The name is strange user. This here is the email address. Now here there's a group already added. What I'm going to do is, just to show you, I'm going to remove this. Okay, now here let's say that I want this person to be added to new leads. This is the name of the group, and that is it. The moment I have done this, now let me take you back to Pabbly Connect to see if we have received the response. And yes, here we have received the response. So here is the subscriber type, then this is the timestamp. As I take you down, here we have the details of the user. So we have the name, this here is the mobile number, then here we have the name of the city, name of the company, then we have the last name, and then here again we have the email address. So once we have received this information, what am I supposed to do? I want these details to be captured in my spreadsheet. So here I'm going to take Google Sheet as my spreadsheet. Let's click on this. And the action event here will be to add new row. I'm going to click on connect. And here Pabbly Connect wants to connect itself with Google Sheets account. I'm going to select add new connection, sign in with Google. Here you can see we have to choose an account. So I have chosen the account with which my Google Sheet that I have just created is linked. And now here Pabbly Connect Sheets wants to access my Google account. Let's click on allow. And here you can see that the authorization has been successful, which means Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect are now connected. Okay, once this is done, let me first take you to the spreadsheet that I have created. So this is the spreadsheet. The name is MailerLite subscribers. Here we have got the first name, last name, email address, contact number, company name, city. Now I'm going to add one more detail, which is group name. Okay. Now let me format this. So I'm going to quickly format this as well. Okay, so once this is done, I'm going to quickly refresh this, go back to Pabbly Connect. And now here I am going to first refresh this because we have just now made certain changes in the Google Sheet. And now here I have to select the spreadsheet. So here you can see the name of the spreadsheet is MailerLite subscribers, and there's only one sheet, which is sheet 1. So here I'm going to select MailerLite subscribers, and since there is only one sheet in the spreadsheet, so you can see it has already been captured by the system. Now here we have to fill in all this data. First of all, I'm going to click on this. We need the first name. I'm going to click on the previous response here. And now as I take you down, so here we can see the response, and this here is the first name. Now this method with which I have added the information here is known as mapping, and this is important so that every time the workflow runs, it can take the new data into consideration. Now if I had written the same information manually, so even when this workflow was running for the real time and it had some new data, it wouldn't have taken that. Instead, it would have taken the same manually written data. So to avoid that, we map the information. So basically what happens is, when you have some information that is going to keep on changing with every response, so this information is dynamic, and in such a case you have to map it. And if there is some information which is not going to change, which is going to be static, so we don't have to write, we don't have to map it, we can simply manually write it. Okay, now next is last name, so I'm going to map this as well. Click on this, go down, and this here is the last name, user. Then we have the email address, so I'm going to look for this. This here is the email address. Then we have the contact number. So here let's look for the contact number. Then we have the company name, which was Pabbly Connect. Here it is. City, so this was random city. Here it is. And finally the group name, which was new leads, and here it is. Now I'm going to click on save and send test request, and as we do that, here we can see we have received the response, according to which now my Google Sheet must be updated with this information. Let's go and check the same. And yes, here you can see that my sheet has been updated, which basically means that this integration is a complete success. Let's check the same in real time. So now I'm going to take you back to MailerLite. Okay, and here I'm going to go back. So these are the subscribers. Now let's say this here is the subscriber, and right now it has been allocated in this group. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change this, and Pabbly demo is the group where I want this person to be. The moment this is done, what should happen? Automatically the details should be captured in my Google Sheet. So let's quickly check that. And here you can see we have received the information. So this means our integration is a complete success. Now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect to understand what we have done. So this is an extremely easy two-step integration process where our trigger was MailerLite Classic. The event was subscriber added to group, and our action was Google Sheets where the event was add new row. I hope this is absolutely clear to you. If in case you have any doubt, you can refer to the workflow which is given in the video description. You can also clone the same and start to process immediately. Apart from this, if you have any specific integration to work on, you can always write to us. Not only this, but you can integrate multiple applications using Pabbly Connect software. To ask any of your query, you have to write at forum.pabbly.com. You can also visit our website, which is www.pabbly.com/connect. To get all the details about the latest updates, the integrations and applications, you can visit our Facebook group. If in case you have found this video helpful, then do not forget to share this with your friends and colleagues so that they can also get into automation and make their life easy. I'm going to see you very soon with different integrations and automations. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Take care of yourself.